A while back, I profiled these Najarian knuckleheads, known scam artists, teaming up with Grant Cardone. And I'm going to talk about that today. And I want you all to know this, you all on YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching content, chances are 99.9% that you're a fucking dumbass. You're a useless dumbass. I want you to know that. Okay? And you're going to stay a useless dumbass as long as you're on YouTube. The only chance you've got is to get the fuck off of YouTube. You think that you're on YouTube because you're going to get insight and education and knowledge, and you're not going to. It's filled with scammers and idiots. Got it? In fact, I'm starting to hate the YouTube audience more than the scammers, because you fucking idiots are feeding these scammers. They're alive because of you guys. These scammers they're parasites. They can't exist without a host. Without you, they die. You see? So, you idiots are fueling these scam artists out there, and no one out there is calling them out. You got a few people out there that pretend to call them out, and they only do that to make money because they're monetizing their content. Every single person on YouTube monetizing their channel is a scammer. That's a fact. Write it the fuck down. You better believe I'm the most fucking censored person in the world and the most feared person. You better fucking believe it because it's a fact. The most censored and the most feared. So Grant Cardone. Take a look at this. Don't buy a home. So Grant Cardone does what all these guys do. Somebody out there, if you got a fucking brain that works, and you're watching my videos, you'd be taking notes. You'd have a manual on how to spot con artists, scammers, because I've been giving you all the rules. One of the big things they do, the most egregious of these con artists, what they do is they try and detach their audience from resources that empower people. They want to tell you that college is a scam. They want to tell you that having a job is a scam. They want to tell you that 401ks are a scam. And here Grant Cardone, of course, Grant Cardone has said 401ks are a scam. And here he's saying, don't buy a home unless you can afford to waste money. Okay. He tries to, this is what a disgusting, despicable money worshiper this guy is. He's trying to, he's appealing to middle class people. That's who his audience is. Middle class, working class. That's who his audience is. And he's telling those people to not buy a home. He's telling them it's not an investment. Okay. Yeah. It's not like the stock market. It's not like having a second home. You don't buy a home as an investment. And you shouldn't buy one as an investment, ever. Buying a home has other purposes. It's like buying a car. You don't buy a car and say, oh gosh, it depreciates, 20% every year. Therefore, it's terrible. Well, a car enables you to drive to work, enables you to drive wherever you want, right? A home gives you a lot of independence. You don't have to worry about renting. You don't have to worry about what kind of landlord, rent increases, so on and so forth. You want a yard, the kids to play, right? And I wrote about this notion. I mean, Grant, you're a little late, buddy. You're late. coming out telling people don't buy a home because it's not an investment. Home has never really been an investment in terms of a monetary return. As I wrote about 20 years ago almost, you're getting approximately, on average, you should expect to get a return about the CD, certificate of deposit, after you account for all the fees, right? In general, I mean, you can get lucky, you can be in a hot area, but once you account for all the maintenance, all the fees, property tax, insurance, right, HOA, so on and so forth, then it doesn't, and of course we have to count the commission, the sales commission. It doesn't amount to such a great investment, no doubt about that. But he wants you to not buy a home to send him your money. I mean, this is disgusting. Anybody out there who doesn't have a home and who decides to send this guy money to invest in real estate, you got there's something wrong with your head. You got rocks in your head. Okay? Buying a home should be one of the first things that you do. Okay? Especially if you have or plan to have a family. Okay? Now, when it comes to investing with Grant Cardone, you invest with him, you're paying for his jet, you're paying for his lifestyle. Those are write-offs. Those are business expenses. And I have no idea what the returns are on his investments, his real estate. I know what he claims, or what he targets, his target. But my guess is it's no more than 5%. It's very possible it could be 4% or even lower net. You'll notice when he talks about all these stupid videos, oh, look at the cash, look at the money coming in, he never ever mentions percentage. I don't care about the $20 million you're paying out, Grant. We want to know what's the percentage return. What's the net annual return to the investors? You want to buy real estate, folks, as an investment? You buy real estate investment trust on the stock market. It's funny. A few years ago, Grant Cardone told people not to buy a REIT. Oh, it's just a piece of paper. Don't buy it. No. Yet, when he started his own REIT, then he wants you to buy it. Once again, you want to buy real estate as an investment. You're going to trust somebody. You buy it in the stock market. You don't buy it with some fucking clown. Grant Cardone wouldn't have any real estate investments if he didn't have YouTube, if he didn't have social media. He is targeting the dummies. And I talked about this before. The SEC. I don't know if they fucked up or not. They're probably doing this on purpose to help their buddies. Which, Cardone, of course, he's one of them. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's their buddy. He's in the group. Right? Just like these cryptocurrency guys. Why do you think the SEC hasn't done anything about cryptocurrency, right? Same reason why they allowed payment for order flow. SEC, around 10 years ago, you can look it up, they changed the laws. Made the crowdfunding law. That's how Cardone started. And they allowed you to solicit private equity to unaccredited investors. And that's been the gold mine. You couldn't go on YouTube and solicit these investments before. You couldn't solicit these investments to the average Joe. And it's a disaster because now you see what's happening. People are being fucking deceived and scammed right and left all throughout YouTube. Huge fucking disaster the SEC created once again. This is what's going on, folks. Why do you think Grant Cardone is all over YouTube? Why? That's his audience. He can't get sophisticated investors. He can't. Because they're going to want to see what the returns are. They're going to want professional management. They're going to want capable people, not some fucking clown like Cardone. Remember, this is a guy that was selling courses. He's still selling his courses, right? You want to invest in real estate, you buy a real estate investment trust in the stock market. You have absolute 100% liquidity. You don't have that with Cardone. You give this shyster your money, and he's going to hold it for 10 years. No liquidity. You cannot get your money back for 10 years. Okay? Now, stock market's not perfect. There's going to be some REITs that have issues. But I'll tell you one thing. They're a million times better than these private real estate deals, especially ones you see on YouTube. Folks, anything on YouTube, pitched on YouTube, I'm telling you right now, you need to assume it's a scam. If you're smart, you'll assume every single type of investment that's pitched on YouTube is a scam. Why do you think they're fucking pitching it on YouTube? It's the dummies. You all are the fucking dummies. You got it? You got to figure that out. You all are the dipshits. That's why all the scammers are on YouTube. Why do you think they're pitching all the crypto shit? Why do you think all these scams are paying all these channel owners to pitch their shit? To pitch their scams? See, this is another telltale sign. Anybody that says, oh, we need financial literacy, we need financial education in our school systems. No, we don't. You'll notice Kevin Pathrath says the same thing. Anybody that comes out and tells you we need financial literacy. No, we don't. The scammers are the ones telling you that. The scammers wanting to sell you their courses are the ones that make that claim. Okay? What you need to do is figure out a way to make an honest living, to develop a career, to get some skills. That's what you fucking need to focus on. Once you do that, everything else will fall into place. You don't need to worry about no fucking financial literacy. You'll figure it all out. Okay, you need to worry about how you're going to make the money. Part of the problem is that most of you people out there, you're lazy as fuck. And you want easy money. So you fall for these scammers. You see, that's the problem. And here he goes with more stupid logic. I mean, look at this logic. Grant Cardone says being an investor is better than being a CEO because Warren Buffett made $508 million on Coca-Cola last year, while the top guy made just $58 million. Stupid logic. It's his brain is fucking tiny. I mean, this is such a stupid statement. It doesn't even have any relevance. First of all, Warren Buffett didn't make $508 million, most likely. His fund did, of which he owns some. Right. Second of all, ask yourself how much Coca-Cola, and those are the $508 million are dividends. So how much do they own? How many billions do they own? Right? So you got to invest billions and billions to earn that money. The CEO didn't invest any fucking money. You got it? Just stupid mentality, stupid logic. Similar type, Patrick Bet David, he tells you that college is a scam because banks won't loan students money. And if banks won't loan them money, that means that that's a bad investment, according to Patrick Bet David. And the stupid idiots out there that listen to these fuckers, they fall for this nonsense. And nobody's calling out these fucking scammers. Why is that? You people are in deep fucking trouble. If you're falling for these people, there's something wrong with your fucking head. Something is wrong with your fucking brain. And you better get help. First thing you do is get the fuck off the internet. I tell you right now. Internet is the wild, wild west of scammers. They're all out for you. Internet's two things, basically. Primarily two things. Scams and porn. Okay? That's what it is. That's what it's always been. Just the proportion has changed over the years. It used to be a lot more porn. Now it's a lot more scams. And of course, you see, once again, birds of a feather always fucking flock together. Brian Rose with Grant Cardone. There you go. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Brian Rose is selling his crypto investment course or group. It's only $50,000. There you go. House is not an investment. Yeah. The fake billionaire. The fake billionaire. Here you go. So now this was in 2013. Take a look. Stay out of the stock market. This is Grant Cardone's advice. Folks, it's so easy. If you can spot a con man, all you got to do is the fucking opposite. And chances are, if you hear about somebody in the media, chances are very, very high they're a con man. Just do the opposite. They're contrarian indicators. Stay out of the stock market. He's warning you. You see that? You can take a look at the video for yourself. Well, you listen to this fucking weasel. You missed out since that time. 700% gains. NASDAQ, 400%. S&P. Now, back then in 2013, some of you don't know, there was a lot of con artists telling people to stay out of the market. You had all the gold pumpers. Then you had, the crew, John Hussman and all these people warning everybody. They were talking about a stock bubble and all this bullshit. I mean, I've documented this stuff on my website a long time ago. I'm very familiar with all this shit. Tony Robbins was coming out and warning everybody. I think that was in 2011. Everybody, everyone's the expert out there. And everybody gets promoted except me, the real expert. Isn't that kind of weird? Maybe the whole system's designed to create dumb money. Maybe they don't want someone who can help the masses because they won't make the money. Wake up, people. Ad-based content is a fucking scam. You're the fucking pigeon.
Impossible. Go undercover and show the world how fast it would take me to build $1 million business. In fact, they asked me to build $1 million business with no money, no contacts, only $100. That's no money, by the way. And I had to build $1 million business in 90 days. Well, not only did I do it in Undercover Billionaire, but I crushed it and built a $5.5 million business in 90 days, actually a little less than that. Look, I want to show you behind the scenes truth of how I did this. Okay.
But now I just looked into it. This Undercover Billionaire was a scam fucking show. He was not a billionaire. He never was. You all remember when I told you about all these reality TV shows being a lie and a scam? You got it? Remember how I've told you all how the media helps these people defraud everybody? They create this perception that they're great investors and they're not. You got it? Grant Cardone rode that same fucking wave. Lord knows how much money he's made because people thought he was a billionaire. And the media created that fucking scam. He didn't make no $1 million company in 90. It's all fucking lies. Okay? You got to understand, anything on TV is fiction. It's fiction. Okay? Any type of media is fiction. You understand that? And they're protected by the laws. This is why people go to the media. The media can't be sued. And the person claims, well, they told me, that they told everyone I was a billionaire. I didn't say I was. So nobody goes to jail, you see. It's the same thing with YouTube. Why do you think all these guys are interviewing everybody? Patrick Bet-David interviews the scammers interview Patrick Bet-David. It's a big circle jerk. You understand? It's all fiction. It's all lies. Just from what I've seen, I've already run across a sufficient number of false and misleading claims that can get him in some deep fucking trouble, which I'm shocked that nobody's even talking about it yet. I posted that one video of the YouTube scam ad where he claims that he owns property that he doesn't. Well, I own $4 billion in real estate. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's an investment. You've got shareholders. They own it. And he's got that investment because of YouTube, of social media, because he lured all the fucking idiots in there. All the fucking idiots. Any person that's invested with Grant Cardone is just as stupid as the same people who have invested or listened to Meet Kevin. Because remember, Meet Kevin has become Grant Cardone. He's watching Grant Cardone. He's copying everything from Grant Cardone. From selling courses to launching real estate investments. In fact, now Grant Cardone is getting into the stock market business, as we're going to see here very shortly. Let's take a little break here for about a couple of minutes. You know, see, folks, this is my life, okay? Zoom in feature. So what do we have? What do we have? So best and worst days trading. So you can see he's gradually warming up to these guys. You see that? Let's listen to this video here.
Day. Probably $1.5 million in one day. Yep.
Everybody hear that? Everybody get that? So remember that he said he's made $1.5 million in one day, and his worst day ever was he lost $1 million. Right? You heard that?
you ever had?
Worst day was only this far from the best day, and it was we lost $1 million.
Okay, now notice. Okay, notice it's not him. Notice he said we. So he makes it sound like it's him. Now, of course, this whole speech is going on because Grant Cardone is trying to prime up his suckers. Get the greed going. Oh, he's going to show you how to make a lot of money. Right? Well, let's listen to this one now.
It's the best bet. You guys agree with that?
Yep.
You're an insider. Take advantage of it. Real estate. There are no insider trading rules in real estate. I can tell you everything I'm doing. I can tell you what I paid, what they paid, what the income is, what the taxes are. I can give you every piece of data. It's an insider. Okay? But I want to get inside this other play, this multi-$100 trillion industry called Wall Street, otherwise called the casino.
Yeah. Well, imagine, folks,
if they hate that, by the way.
Oh, they do.
The SEC doesn't like it when we call it a casino.
What?
They don't like it when we call it a casino.
But it is, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, imagine, like to Grant's point about real estate, if you knew when Walt Disney was buying up all that land in Orlando, because as you remember, he only had one amusement park. It was in Anaheim, California. All of a sudden, he starts buying up all this land under, I'm sure, other corporate names and things like that. If you knew, you could have bought that up, and it wouldn't have been an insider trade, to Grant's point. Well, you get to do that every day in the stock market. You know that somebody is out there buying up all these options, betting that the stock is about to go 10x. How can you follow that? Well, our algorithm follows that.
You hear the scam, folks? You hear the scam? Now, this is a guy, him and his fucking brother, former football players, okay? These guys claim to be pro, they're great traders. I talked about this before, okay? They got a job as on the floor as floor traders because they're, they got the right, they're in the right little clique. You understand? Floor traders don't fucking trade. They're filling their book. You understand? They're yelling like a bunch of gorillas. There's no fucking, what do you think? They're sitting there with a computer and looking at stock charts. They're filling their orders. Buy, sell, buy, sell. You understand? Filling orders for their clients. Okay? They don't know jack shit about trading. But that's the whole mythology on CNBC. Oh, yeah, they're, right? Well, think about it. If they're so great, why are they all these years selling their trading service? Why aren't they just fucking trading? Better yet, why not open a fund? Because they can't trade for shit. They're making their money selling the fucking idea, the dream, to all the suckers out there who wrongly think they can make money, good money, consistently in the long run by trading options, by trading stocks. And sorry, it can't be done. That's the big scam that's going on. People think they can make money trading. And the fact is that it appeals to the broke, greedy idiots out there. Because why? Because you can make a good amount of money in the short term. And you don't realize you got fucking lucky. You see, folks, it's like going to the casino. You can get lucky, but guess what? If you don't leave the casino and never come back, you're going to get fucked, right? The only way you're going to win at the casino is if you get lucky and you leave and you never come back. If you go back there, they're going to take all the money you made and then some. It's the same thing with trading, okay? Anybody can get lucky. The worst thing that can happen to you is early on to get lucky. Because then you're going to think you know what's going on. And this can happen easily in a bull market. Okay. So you heard what he said. Basically, he's saying you can legally know what's going to happen in advance with his little options bullshit that they track. 10x. That's bullshit. He's basically saying the options orders determine what's going to happen in the future. That's complete bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. This guy is selling a fucking scam.
You know that somebody is out there buying up all these options, betting that the stock is about to go 10x.
Listen, folks, I'm one of the top guys in the world. I don't look at the fucking options. Okay? Very, very rarely. Okay? I can't think of the last time I looked at options. And I traded a lot of options in my time when I was on the street. Okay? I did that trading covered calls for clients as a part of the portfolio management. People that are trading options ain't going to go anywhere. You're not going to make any money. People selling options trading services, they're fucking scammers. Once again, folks, people that pitch trading, daily trading, short-term trading as an investment strategy are all scam artists. Write that down. That's why, once again, it's important to know who the fuck I am. Okay? Think about all these grifters on ScamTube and elsewhere pitching options in their or stocks and trading. Ask yourself, how many of them worked on Wall Street? You're probably not going to find any of them. Probably not going to find any. Okay? Let's say you find a couple. Then ask yourselves, okay, what do they do? Who are they? What's their credibility? What's their credentials? You understand what I'm saying? What I'm telling you, you better listen very carefully. Okay? I can assure you, you're not ever going to make money in the long run trading anything. Okay? Yeah, you might make minimum wage, but you're not going to beat the index. You're not going to beat the index, which you don't have to do anything, and you're going to be spending all your fucking time trying to beat the index, and you're not going to do it. You're not going to beat the index. All that's going to happen is you're going to be throwing money at these people that sell their alert services or their courses. I can tell you that right now. That's why, folks, once again, I've been telling you people, most important thing you can do is to learn my credentials, my credibility, my track record. Then you'll realize, okay, I mean, if I was, whoever you all think is like some great investment mind because the media tells you so, right? You're going to listen to that person. But you don't want to listen to me because you never heard of me. I'm not in the media. What you don't understand is if you're in the media, you're a scammer or an idiot, contrarian indicator. That's by design. That's by design. Okay? That's why it's important to look at evidence. Look at the results. Speaking of which, why is it that none of these guys promoting their trading services ever show you the track record of their trades? The full track record, right? If they're telling you buy, sell, sending you emails, messages, well, shouldn't they show people that track record since they've been issuing that research? They never do it. Why? Why? Because they're scamming people and they know they can't produce the results they claim.
How can you follow that? Well, our algorithm follows that.
Yeah, okay, your algorithm. Well, if your algorithm follows that and you can know what's going to happen in advance, why don't you just stop wasting your time trying to get money from broke kids out there on ScamTube and just run a fund and take all the money from everybody since you got all the answers. The reason why, folks, is these guys are scam artists. The Najarian knuckleheads have been scamming people for fucking years, built upon this whole perception that they're experts. They've never shown a damn piece of evidence that they even know the first thing about trading. They talk the talk, but they don't fucking walk the walk, right? Where's their track record? Right? It's all bullshit. It's a media scam. Once again, they're leveraging their celebrity media status, right? Get a celebrity status from the media, then you launch a business. Kevin O'Leary's done it, right? Mark Cuban's done it, right? Grant Cardone has done it. They all do it. That's why they get into the media. It's a fucking scam.
And we can teach folks how to trade like that, Grant. And that's
there you go. You see that? So they're setting up to sell courses. Because I think these guys, I think that they don't want to get involved with Grant Cardone's brainless cult members to pitch them alert services. I think that they'll do it, but I think what they really want to do is low risk. They want a low risk swindle. And the low risk swindle is to sell them trading courses. Okay? It's a scam. Why is it a scam? It's a scam for two fucking reasons. Number one, trading is a scam. It's like CoffeeZilla, the useful idiot, by the way. He's a useful idiot because he doesn't call out the whole cryptocurrency industry as a scam. He wants to tell you that only certain obvious things are scams, which makes it look like the industry and the whole cryptocurrency is legit. You see? So, this is a scam because they're promoting trading. The second reason why it's a scam is because he's basically arming people to blow the fuck up. In other words, you're getting people that pay money to learn the most basic shit about trading, which is not gonna, all it's gonna do is arm you to lose everything. You've got to learn full-time 5 years worth of material to even have a chance in the fucking game. You understand? So it's completely wasteful use of money. Once again, folks, if you're not providing somebody with a competitive advantage, you're scamming them if you're charging them money. These guys ain't going to provide no competitive advantage because there is no competitive advantage in trading. It doesn't exist. And even if it did, these guys wouldn't fucking know it. Complete and utter scam, this is. Total scam.
He said, what was the greatest thing that ever happened to him? Get hit in the face by Buster Douglas and knocked down. You know, when I lost that fight, that's what was the greatest. Why? Because it motivated him to be better. He was disciplined enough to come back. I mean, I've lost millions of dollars in a single day.
You hear that?
The stock market.
There you go. You hear that? You hear that? You catch that? Let's listen to this again.
To come back. I mean, I've lost millions of dollars in a single day in the stock market.
Okay. How much did he say that he lost the most in one day before? In the other video. Anybody remember that? Wow.
In one day.
Dude,
and
how do
believe
you
it or
do
not,
that?
it wasn't me. But that's even lost $1 million in one day.
You hear that? Now he's saying he's lost millions. You hear what I'm... This guy's obviously a fucking liar. So he's lying. He can't be trusted. He doesn't even have his own fucking story straight about how much he's made, how much he's lost. You see that? What a fucking scammer. Total fucking scammer. The Najarians are scam artists, not only from their trading bullshit. Okay? They're trading little services, which I've personally seen them engage in marketing fraud. See, they don't have that bullshit on their website anymore. I talked about that a while back. I'll be releasing that live stream. It's a 4-hour live stream. It's like a marathon of exposing scammers. It's like about 50 people I mentioned, I think. Well, maybe not 50, probably about 30 though. Any trading service that doesn't want to show you third-party audited transactions that are verified, okay, is a scam. It's a scam. It's that simple. Why? Because it's cut and dry. There's no interpretation. There's no subjectivity. They're telling you what to buy, what to sell, right? And they're giving you a specific time. They're sending those orders out to you at a specific time. So they have a timestamp on those orders, right? You may not execute those orders at the same time. We don't care about that. We just want to look at the timestamp, and we want to see what they told you to buy or to sell. That's a track record for trading. Every single trading service needs to have that, not from 1 year, not for 2 years, for every year they've been doing. In fact, I've already exposed and I filed a complaint to the SEC about this Kabasi letter, this fucking scammer, this little weasel boy, recent grad, and he's being promoted on Fox. I don't know if I'm going to release the videos on ScamTube. I may need to censor them. But I've got eight-part series that I've released on my site. And what he does, he just shows you complete horseshit. And I asked for the transaction. He says, we don't have it. He's scamming people. Okay? I mean, think about it. These guys, this is their third, at least their third, maybe their fourth trading company that they have opened for trading services. Think about that. They've been doing this shit now for 20 years, and they don't have a track record. They don't know how to set up a track record. They're not set up for that. Why? Why is that? You all should know why. Okay, let's take a look here. You see, they don't want to show you the results. They want to suck you in, get you in there, and then take over your mind. It's pretty obvious. Okay, show me a trading service that's legit. None of them are. None of them are. Okay? It's a lie. They're all liars. Every single one of them. And I want you all to go and tell all these people that run their services, I said so. I said so. And then you tell them, do you want to go up against this guy on a neutral platform live? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? Any of these people. And we can have a little discussion before that. In other words, the person may want to show me some things. I'll look over it, right? Do you understand? Nobody will do it. When they find out who the fuck I am, I can guarantee you they won't. Guarantee you they won't. They'll be fucking trembling. Why? Because, folks, they're used to dealing with a bunch of fucking naive people. Okay? They're not used to dealing with, first of all, a Wall Street insider. And then second of all, somebody who's credible. Somebody who knows this whole trading shit's a scam. Okay? And then third, they're not used to dealing with somebody who's going to fucking smash it down. Tell it like it is. All these people promoting trading are liars, and they're scamming people in many different ways. They're making false claims. Now these guys, the Najarians, they know they're not gonna come out and explicitly make false claims. They're not going to do the type of bullshit from some of these other people because they know they're going to get in deep trouble. Okay? They know that. What are they going to do instead? Well, they're going to play word games. Okay? And they're going to leverage their media celebrity. Look, trading legend. Well, where's the proof he's a trading legend? Show me the fucking goods. Show me the fucking proof, John. You show me. Trading legend my ass. You're a fucking scammer, dude. Just stop it. And Grant Cardone, you're in all that shit now. What they're going to be doing is selling their fucking courses to their lemmings. Okay? And their lemmings are going to think that they're empowered. Oh, I'm learning a technical analysis. Oh, I'm learning. Oh, I got this. Oh. And they're going to feel so confident to blow themselves up. Okay? That's what's going to happen. You mark my words.